Welcome back to another opportunity to accumulate health. So we're talking 7 reasons I would make soda pop a rarity. From the age about 12 to 16 years old, I was a soda pop drinking machine. We had trays of soda pop in the garage refrigerator, with Mountain Dew being my go-to. And I can vividly remember coming from playing basketball or playing tennis down at the court, running up to the house, grabbing an ice cold Mountain Dew, and heading back out to play some more. I thought I was doing great. Man, this stuff is delicious, refreshing, ice cold, soda pop, hot day. It seems like it's doing my body good. Until I read a book that showed me, you know what, or a few books actually, that this is taking a toll on your body, Matt. You don't realize it because you're only 15 years old. Funny thing is, I was also going to the dentist and I had so many cavities, and not once do I remember my dentist asking me, hey Matt, how's that soda pop intake going? How about those Sour Patch Kids that you're chowing down on, eating boxes at a time of? Do you know those are going to be impacting your teeth, and you're going to end up sitting in this chair having things injected in your mouth, and we're going to drill on your teeth because of those choices you're making? Sheesh, that would have been nice if they told me that. So this is really why I make all these videos, because if someone would have told me, hey Matt, if you stop sucking down that liquid acid, you might find that instead of being in the middle of the pack when you run, you're out at the front of the pack. Or you may not find yourself sitting in that dentist chair getting drilled on, having numbing stuff injected into your gums. You may not have to do that as often, or maybe not at all, if you indeed say goodbye to this liquid acidic carbonation. So I'm bringing this to your attention because I would have stopped. You knowing the truth, you having the knowledge to decide for yourself, for your family, for your children, if soda pop deserves a spot in your home. I think by the end of this, you might say, maybe it doesn't deserve the attention I've been giving it. I often forget that soda pop is standard. It's standard operating procedures. People go out to a restaurant, soda pop. People, have dinner, soda pop. Or a patient the other day, wake up in the morning, Diet Coke, here we go, down the chute to start the day. Or another gentleman who's drinking over a case of Dr. Pepper every single day. Not like one day a week, every single day. So that made me think, wow, okay, we need to keep talking about this. All right, so number 1 on my list of things and reasons maybe soda pop should say goodbye or be a rarity is mineral depletion. When soda comes in, especially the cola types, they contain phosphoric acid, which literally sends messages to your bones, or your body sends messages to your bones because of the phosphoric acid, to pull calcium into the blood to buffer the acidity that is hitting your bean and to balance the phosphorus. This calcium that was pulled from your bones, it doesn't just eventually find its way back in your bones. No, the kidneys excrete it out. And this can also play a role in kidney stone formation. All that calcium comes through the kidneys. So soda pop, it leads to rotting bones and kidney stones. Pretty good rhyme, right? Rotting bones and kidney stones. Number 2, insulin and cortisol dysregulation from soda pop. So sugar-sweetened beverages directly raise insulin and fasting glucose. Chronic intake promotes insulin resistance and visceral adiposity. And what that is, that's fat around your organs. You don't want organ fat. Sure, some people got fat around their hips. That's not that big a deal really, but fat around your organs is a problem because visceral fat continually sends out inflammatory signals that basically tell our body to age. Let's age faster, people. Let's age faster. So you can think of soda pop, it's diabetes in a can. All right, number 3, your gut microbiome really injures it, especially if you're consuming artificially sweetened diet soda pop. Not only does diet soda have a special capacity to engineer addiction, I see it all the time, studies show that sucralose and aspartame, the most common artificial sweeteners in soda, alter the gut flora balance and create this glucose Intolerance. The body's like, we can't even tolerate it anymore. We don't know what to do with it. There's too much all the time. And these alterations in the gut flora and glucose metabolism promote obesity, heart disease, autoimmunity, and even cancer. All right, so number 4, it reduces, this is wild, but it can actually reduce stomach acid and our capacity to digest food substance, specifically protein. Maldigestion, acid reflux, I feel like they are just, every other patient is dealing with those things these days. And the major culprit is low stomach acid. It's not too much stomach. It's not you need a bunch block all this acid blockers. No. Soda pop containing phosphoric acid is a weak acid compared to hydrochloric acid, HCl, which is what our stomach produces to digest food. So when phosphoric acid enters our stomach, it starts consuming some of those hydrogen ions. That H in hydrochloric acid is hydrogen. So basically, it acts like a mild buffer and dilutes the necessary acidity of our stomach. The problem is you need the pH to stay less than like 3.0, very acidic, to activate pepsin, which is our main protein digesting enzyme. So now, not only are we creating kidney stones, promoting chronic disease, rotting our bones, but we are crippling our capacity to digest proteins. And everybody's telling us, eat more protein, hit your 30 grams of protein in the morning. And we're drinking soda pop. Big deal here. All right, number 5, uric acid and inflammation production. High fructose corn syrup, which is the mainstay of soda pop sweetening, depletes ATP, our energy currency, and it overwhelms the liver's metabolic pathways. So detoxification gets messed up, get non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Not only that, but this process causes an increase in uric acid. You may have heard of gout before. Big painful toe, big painful knee, big painful ankle, inflammation. So when uric acid is consistently elevated, arteries stiffen up, blood pressure becomes harder to regulate, get fatty liver, get heart disease, get strokes. Showing up in a 40-year-old person, what is the deal? They weren't even overweight, but uric acid levels are elevated. All right, this, number 6, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. I just kind of mentioned that related to the high fructose corn syrup, but this goes right along with that ATP depletion in the liver. Often, we'll do an abdominal ultrasound and find a person who's got fatty liver. And they will say, but I'm not fat. How could this be? This is because the liver has been sacrificing itself for years or potentially decades related to processed food intake, related to soda pop consumption. So instead of you getting fat everywhere else, the liver just got fat. And when liver's fat, it's not going to produce the proteins you need to build yourself up, the hormones you need. It's not detoxify well. You're going to get old, haggard. Unfortunately, a person would be better served having big hips, big belly, rather than an organ like the liver lined with fat. But we don't need that. We can just drop the soda pop off, drop the liquid sugar, the liquid high fructose corn syrup out of our lifestyle. Number 7, advanced glycation end products, AGEs. This is what it says. It means you're aging way too fast. Think sticky, blood, cataracts, arthritis, loss of nerve plasticity, and I feel like I'm 80 years old when I just turned 40. High fructose corn syrup, it literally is 10 times more glycating, more sticky than glucose. Soda pop consumption, it really is, I would say, the recipe for how to get a human to age as fast as possible. It literally is no wonder that Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, they sponsor over 90 health organizations, maybe more than that now, but over 90 that promote public health policy in America. Literally promoting exercise, but failing to mention the implications of consuming liquid artificial drugs, liquid acid over and over. I actually haven't had a sip of soda pop since I was on a missions trip in Mexico when I was about 18 years old. We had fish tacos and Fanta. I still remember, I think it was like orange Fanta or Fanta, however you say it. And it really isn't that big a deal living without soda pop. Honestly, I can't even, there's no desire whatsoever. I don't even see what the benefit is. So let me know. If you decide to go on a soda pop fast or have already ditched it, Let us know how it worked out for you. I love to hear your stories because, like I say so many times, your story could be just what somebody's needing to hear to get on that road to health accumulation. And if you know someone struggling in their health or who lives oblivious to the health ramifications of soda pop consumption, please do them the greatest favor. Share this with them. Put this in front of them. Share email, text, send it over to them. You literally could be the catalyst to create a massive shift in their quality and quantity of life. All right, I'm Dr. Matt. I'll see you guys and gals next time.